Nothing.
Curt played the wrong song to begin.
Cha-cha. Welcome. Thank you for being here. It is Curt and Jen in the Morning, our podcast. And we, as always, really do appreciate you listening and viewing. I mean, I know everybody says that. We love being here in Seattle, said the band, right?
Yeah.
But it's true. Thank you very much.
If you want to show us love, you can do so by liking, following, subscribing, giving us a review, all of the things. That's your way that you can show us love.
Right.
And hopefully we show you love through all this great content that we provide each and every morning.
Even if some of it's made up.
And the joy.
And the joy.
And the Genergy.
I don't want this pink chair back here. Keep talking.
Okay. All right. We are exactly 3 weeks until the election. Thank God. Thank God we're in a countdown that's manageable because I cannot wait for it to be over.
I'm tired of political ads, actually.
I'm tired of a lot of things around the election. Washington State will mail out ballots on Friday, this coming Friday, the 18th, so you should see them early next week. Mm-hmm. Please be sure to vote.
Vote.
Your voice matters.
Absolutely, your voice
matters. I don't care which way you vote, just please vote because it does. It's our civic duty.
You done?
It is. I'm done.
I agree with all that you said.
Okay, thanks.
Just checking. All right. Coming up today on the big program, why you shouldn't throw away your Bitcoin. Why would anybody do that?
We'll find out.
New world record was set. You probably could have set yourself if you got all your Facebook friends together.
Ugh.
Mm-hmm. What?
And what else? Spokane is being overrun by rabbits.
Spokane.
So are we.
Mm-hmm.
Every day that I drive up, there's at least one bunny in your yard.
Well, bunnies like this neighborhood. They're scared to live in your neighborhood.
And then what's something that you tried or did that you'll never do again? Yes, I like your answers. Thank you so much.
Great answers. We sure do appreciate it.
What? Today's National Grouch Day?
I thought you'd like this.
No.
One of the things that we didn't do on the radio that much was talk about these national days, because there's a national day or two or three every single day.
Oh, there's many every single day.
Some of them are useful and helpful. Some of them are nice. Most of them are sort of nonsensical. So if you want an excuse to be grumpy, today is National Grouch Day.
This is honoring the Oscar the Grouch from Sesame Street?
That's what it says.
I love it. I actually loved Oscar the Grouch.
This is the day to celebrate all the Grouches we know, to embrace the Grouch that lives inside all of us, Jen. You don't have a Grouch in you.
I mean, I do. I can get grouchy. If I'm tired and hungry, I'm grouchy.
Sometimes, this says, on this day, no one can stop us from complaining, being irritable, or wallowing in misery. That's fun to do sometimes, even if it's not Grouch Day. Come on. It's fun to complain.
No, I mean, okay, you can complain as long as you turn that frown upside down and go do something about it.
Lighthearted complaining. I think
Okay.
it's okay. Like the fact that we don't live in one of the most expensive zip codes in Washington. We'll get to that as well.
Okay.
You don't.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
Just another
Curt,
thing coming
thank
up.
you.
So you're allowed to be, it says on social media, this is a fun day, National Grouch Day, with people posting jokes, memes, funny photos, and stories. So keep that in mind.
That's what they do every day.
I know.
What did you do yesterday, Curt?
What did I do yesterday? I did all my house husband chores, and I don't know if this is, comical. Dana gives me such a short list of things to do, and I don't know if it's
honey-do
because
list?
Yeah, and I don't know if it's because she's like, well, this is all that needs to be done, or this is all that he's going to do. I don't know if
it's probably that, and maybe she wants you to find success, because I know when I make my own to-do list, it is way more than I can actually do. But when I'm making the list, I'm like, I can get all this done today, and then you feel like a big fat failure when you don't.
I feel like a big fat goober because the list is like 5 things long, and it's like, pick up the backyard, put the dishes into the dishwasher. I mean, it's really simple
These are
stuff.
things that you did yesterday?
Yeah.
Well, good for you.
And more than that.
And it helps you make you feel productive.
That's important, yes. Because this sort of weird between gigs position we're in, you're getting a lot of things done. I'm getting a lot of TV watched.
Oh, like yesterday, I got my hair cut. I made homemade English muffins. I went to play pickleball. Mm-hmm. I did some of my contract work I have with Kroger, Fred Meyer QFC.
Oh, yeah. I moved from the bed in the bedroom to the couch downstairs. Accomplishment noted.
Right.
Terrible. All right, tell me about this story here, because this is about Bitcoin, which I don't fully understand.
Okay.
All I read about Bitcoin, by the way, is that it's the greatest thing ever, or it's a complete sham and it's terrible and stay away from it.
Here's the deal. I can't blame this guy for refusing to. Yes. So 39-year-old James Howells is well known in the crypto world. He's some IT engineer in Wales who almost got rich off of Bitcoin. So in 2013, he had a hard drive with 8,000 of them on it, and he accidentally threw it away.
Now, how do you do that, first of all? If you're an IT engineer, you're supposed to be smart.
So let me just tell you. So he mined the Bitcoin in 2009 when they were worthless,
okay.
and then forgot about it. And then he remembered the crypto when it blew up months after he tossed the drive while cleaning out his desk.
So I have this number here that 8,000 Bitcoin, the 8,000 Bitcoin that he had, today would be worth over $500 million. But, of course, he threw away this drive that had the Bitcoin on it, and it's been buried under a mountain of trash.
Yeah, so he wanted to dig it all up, but the city is like, no, you cannot mine for your Bitcoin again in this garbage because it's so bad for the environment. And it would take him 3 years. He claims he's assembled this team that can excavate the site, find the bag his hard drive is in. He says he roughly knows where it should be, which I don't even understand how he would know that.
Right.
Thinks it'll cost around, get this, $13 million to do this, but he will gain $647 million if he can get the city to allow them to do that. They're saying no, so he's suing the city, and he's hoping that the pressure of an expensive, case around this will get them to say yes.
Because he threw it away. Listen, if I said I want to dig through your dump and find something that I threw away 11 years ago, I'm not even going to do the math on how many garbage pickups that is, but that would be...
Yeah, and 3 years of digging, but I mean, if it's worth that much money, I mean, that's a lot of US dollars, Curt.
Yes, but it's also a lot of US dollars he's trying to get a hold of.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. But the digging was going to be...
13 million.
Yeah. But
yeah,
of
no,
course,
I get all of it's
million.
A lot of US dollars, but...
Does he have the right
I
to
don't blame
sue
him.
because he threw something away? I mean, he didn't even accidentally throw it away.
He threw it away.
He said, I'm done with this.
And don't you clear off your hard drive? Don't you look at what's on there before you throw it away?
You would think that you would. I mean, just because I'm paranoid, somebody's going to go through the garbage, find my hard drive, and get my information.
And I don't even understand how that Bitcoin works. Why isn't it recorded somewhere so we can show some kind of proof that this is me and I purchased this? Like that system seems to need to be better too.
What would it be like if you had a bunch of money in, say, gold coins, and gold got down to the point where it was like a penny each? You're like, well, screw it, gold's not coming back. Of course it will. And you threw away your gold. And then they're like, oh, now I want it back because gold went back up to...
I know, but Bitcoin isn't like a physical thing. There's not a actual coin. So I'm just saying there should be a record of it somewhere.
There is.
He purchased it.
Yeah, there's a record he purchased it. But
it's on the hard drive, buried in a pile of trash.
Good luck with that, Mr. James.
Okay, there's a world record that was...
Yeah, and again, this is silly things. And I've mentioned before when we did some of these world records, it's like, listen, come up with something that nobody has ever done before, and you can be in Guinness. For instance, if we took this Kleenex box here.
Yeah.
Right. And see, that's out there. We have a brand new Kleenex box, the fastest to take all the
Yes,
Kleenex
individually, yes.
And you could say that's my world. Now, more than likely, there is already a Guinness Book of World Records world record for that.
Well, there's actually a minute to win it game around that, but that's okay.
That was not a good example then. But this example of Japan now is not only known for all the other things that it's known for, but they just set the world record for the most people pointing at the sky all at once. And the number of people was 507 people. So like I said, you've got that many people on your Facebook.
That's not even that many at all.
So the deal was they just pointed straight up with one finger and they held it for, are you ready? 30 seconds. And they are now in the Guinness Book of World Records for the most number of people pointing to the sky. So
couldn't the since the Seahawks can't seem to win a game, maybe they should set a world record and beat this one. All they have to do is make an announcement in the stadium and say, okay,
everybody,
we're going to do a world record. Since we can't win anything else, we're going to do a world record. Everyone point to the sky and hold it for, let's
30 seconds.
Let's say more. Let's say 40 seconds.
Because we're going to outdo.
Yeah.
Right.
And then that would be thousands upon thousands of people pointing up to the sky at the same time.
The reason that this was an easy record to set was because it had...
No one thought of it before.
That's right. According to Guinness... Guinness like, okay, well, you know what? This says something right here. Guinness apparently thought it was worthy of being enshrined in the record book. So I suppose you just can't call Guinness and say, I'm going to do a Guinness World Record of most smashing of fluorescent light bulbs in a minute. And they're like, no, that doesn't count.
They get to decide.
It's their book
it's their
and their
deal.
world records. So congratulations, Japan.
Way to go.
Pointing at the sky.
Hot diggity, dog diggity.
All right. If you live around here, and by around here I mean the lovely and wonderful PNW. Did I say M?
Pacific Northwest. We're broadcasting from a suburb of Seattle.
That's true. The Apple Cup is a huge deal around here, all of Washington, actually. It's when the United.
Oh my gosh, the University of Washington plays Washington State University, the two big, the biggest two schools in the state.
Right. Yeah. So UW and WSU. We should mention that since the Huskies, which is Washington, they left the Pac-12 and they went into the Big Ten,
right?
Which is now like the Big 30 or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's way more.
All that's left in the Pac-12 is 2?
I don't know.
2 or 3.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It is kind of crazy. However, due to the popularity of the Apple Cup, and even though they're no longer, WSU is in the Pac-12, UW is now in the Big Ten, they're still going to keep doing the Apple Cup.
Well, and they did it at Lumen this past year. So now
that's where the Seahawks play.
Yeah, Lumen Field.
And the Cougs won.
They did.
You left that out because you are
yes, I am. But where are they playing? Where are they playing?
They just announced the next 5 seasons where they're going to play the Apple Cup. It's going to continue for a while.
In a neutral site they're going to continue to play it. Okay.
So Washington State announced it's hosting the Huskies next year in Pullman. Then the Huskies will host the 2026 and 2028 Apple Cups, and WSU will be the home team in 2025 and 2027. So there you go.
Oh, and they're going to do it at Geza Field in Pullman? Okay, great. Perfect. I love it. I do.
Keep going. Wonderful. Love it. Nice. My favorite.
Go Dogs.
Thank you. All right, bunnies.
Tell me about the rabbits. I don't know anything about... I know about it because they're taking over my neighborhood.
Well, you have said before when you come over here every day, there's bunnies everywhere. And I just assumed that, it was, I don't know, mating season or something, because there are a lot. I didn't know it was just unique to our neighborhood. And apparently it's not, because in Spokane, a horde of rabbits, you don't often say that.
Literally a Spokane, this is in Spokane, the eastern side of our state?
Yeah, Spokane, Washington.
Okay,
yeah.
Great. It's called a horde of rabbits?
Well, they're saying...
What you call a group of rabbits?
No, a horde like a whole bunch.
Okay. Well, I'm wondering if that's what the official name of a group of animals, right? Because a group of crows is a murder.
Right. And I don't think it's a horde of... I know it's not a horde of rabbits. And Randy's going to... You know what it is.
Okay.
It's a blah, blah, blah rabbits. Okay, so it's not clear how many there are, exactly where they've come from, but this is the East Queen Avenue in Spokane is lined up with so much poop that it leaves the impression of a purposefully placed gravel, like it's that much.
And then you... Ooh.
All right.
Drive or walk through it. That's spreading the poop and the smell all around.
So anywhere between 25 to 75 rabbits are ravaging gardens in a 6-block radius, leaving droppings and also ravaging gardens. So
I have a quick solution. I just need to unleash Snotty Sailor. Mm-hmm. She will kill those rabbits.
Well, maybe chase them away. So you went right to kill. Not everybody wants to kill them. Jen Pirak.
There's a lot of rabbits. It's the circle of life.
Well, there's a lot of humans, too. I know. I've got an idea. No.
They have a movie about that.
Yes, they have several movies about that. So, according to Hope Walker, this is absolutely a problem. Something needs to be done. But these are people in Spokane. Brian Caldill is firmly in the camp in favor of having the rabbits stay. This is funny, they say, Brian is pointed to as the main rabbit feeder by those who'd like to see him removed.
Oh, so he's instigating this rabbit residency.
Instigator, Brian. So simply put, Brian and his wife enjoy the rabbit's company. They're not bothered by their digging or grazing. He's like, I've got grandkids and they love them as well.
Yeah, but they're humping like rabbits and reproducing like rabbits.
Okay, I thought that was up here under the common sense part, or we already knew that.
Yes.
That's all right. I like it, though. That's science.
Okay.
All right. So anyway,
what's the rest of the story?
Down the street from the house, there's more people saying, hey, I know they like the bunnies because they put food in the backyard. The neighbors right here really don't like the bunnies. But
okay, so who let the dogs out?
Bunny, bun. The dogs would chase them away. Yes.
Yes.
And actually, there is one of the things that Brian guy said. He's okay with them coming to his house. They haven't put out food for months, he says. I wonder. But rabbits will take refuge within his fence and under his patio because they're safe from the dogs, cats, and birds of prey, sometimes spotted in the neighborhood. So if you like rabbits...
It's a rabbit sanctuary.
Now's the time to go to Spokane. All right?
Okay, thanks.
I know how to kill them.
Curt, I'm disappointed in us.
What do we do?
We're halfway through October. This is better than not being all the way through and not mentioning it at all. So I will say that. We're halfway through October, and October's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and we haven't mentioned it once. So this is my little public service announcement and friendly reminder to go get your mammogram.
Yes.
Because early detection is key. I did not realize, I probably did, but forgot. 1 in 8 women will develop breast cancer in their lifetime. 1 in 8.
Yeah, about 13% of the population.
It's the most common cancer in American women, except for skin cancers. Mm-hmm. It is estimated that in 2024, approximately 1 in 3 of us will have a new diagnosis of breast cancer.
And I can't say much because I understand that the mammograms are not comfortable. They're more than not comfortable, right? Is that the problem?
Here's the thing about that. I went in for my first mammogram ever. Well, a while ago. I've been getting them for a long time.
Okay.
But I was thinking it was going to be this terrible, terrible thing.
Right.
It was not that bad.
Okay.
For real. It was not that bad.
That's why I brought
Everybody has their own experience though, but it's worth it. It's even if it's bad, the bad's worth early detection to save your life because your family and your friends and this world needs you.
Right.
So there you go.
Colonoscopy, no fun, but you have to do that as well.
Yes. Yeah. 100%.
But breast cancer affects a lot of people, and it, like you said, early detection is the key.
Yeah.
So get out there and get that done. And should we do that reminder again a few times here while we're still in October? I think we should.
We will.
So
get your schedule your mammogram. Just put it on your to list. Ask your Siri to set a reminder for you to do it.
Get your mammogram and vote.
Yes.
2 things to remember coming up here.
This is kind of a public service-y
Well, we're done with that
episode.
Now we're on to our question from yesterday.
Yeah, what's something you tried or did that you'll never do again?
With me, by the way, if I can jump in here, it would probably be certain foods because I've never tried something where people said, this is pretty disgusting, but try it anyway. At that point, I'd say I'm not going to try it. Why would I want to do that?
Yeah.
However, there are things that I've tried, but they weren't like kangaroo. When I was in Australia, it's like, okay, I'm never going to have that again, just because.
Is there anything that you've done, though, that you'll never do again? Like, I'm trying to think of, like, haunted houses. I don't like them.
You're not going to never do a
again.
haunted house again.
I probably will not.
That's right. We only went because the radio station sent us.
Yeah.
I think it was fun. I loved the
love
haunted
them.
morgue. I thought it was a blast. Mm-hmm. You didn't get scared at all because you know where you were? Behind me.
Yeah, looking at the ground the whole time. Okay, so let's go through what people said. Like Merity said, the hike at Snoqualmie Falls, she'll never do again. Carrie, her daughter, had to push this big butt all the way up the trail.
Merity, yes. Andrea, something you tried or did you'll never do again? Mayonnaise.
I like mayonnaise a lot, actually.
And then Rita, her answer of get married. That's true for some people. Like,
yes.
Never again.
Sonia said, when I worked at a fine dining restaurant, I tried snails. Nope, never again.
See, no, I don't have to try snails.
That's escargot, right?
Yes.
I hadn't tried them until I went on this little cruise, and then I realized how delicious they were.
Poor little snails.
Actually trying to think.
You are a bunny killer and a snail killer. We just found that out today.
Okay, you cow killer and
all right.
Chicken killer. And
touche. Kim said Vegemite. There's another Australian. Yeah.
Sushi. Another Andrea said sushi. Bill said
slow gin.
What is that?
Followed by an oi. I've had plenty of different kinds of gin. I've never.
I know something I've done before that I'll never do again.
You should have seen her eyes light up, everybody.
Fireball.
We need to have that song ready. Fireball.
I will not do that again.
I see. That's another one I've not. I know. I was like, nah, that's not for me.
Shirley said tequila. Lane said
Menudo.
What is,
awesome. The band Menudo. I tried Menudo once. Never again. Good one, Lane. Thank you for that. Ina said gin.
And river rafting level 4. She did that and went under. No way. That's scary.
Well, that's probably the big. Don't go under again.
I know, Ina. I can't even see her doing river rafting.
Well, I can see her doing it.
Go, Ina. I love it.
Drinks. Sure.
There's a lot of alcohol on here.
Marilyn said electric iced tea. She'll never try again. I just thought of one too. For me, by the way, Jägermeister. Nope.
Okay.
No need. Done it. I can just go have some NyQuil.
I love Miriam's a perm.
To which Randy responded, "Me too." Randy
and Randy's bald, but I'm pretty sure Randy got a perm when he was in high school and had long hair.
It'd be awesome if
he used to have long hair.
Getting a bald perm.
Well, I think that's real. There's a fur, a Jen fur. Sorry. Okay. And then Carrie said foie gras. No, didn't like that.
Maya has a long one. Let me see. What she has done or tried but will never do again.
Oh, she does have a long
Marry
list.
a pilot, drink peppermint schnapps, C-section, or not have biological children. I'm too late in life. So she never had any kids?
No, she did have kids. That's what she's saying. She's tried it. She's never doing it again. That's funny, actually.
Run the hood to coast, run the hood to coast. Run, I guess.
Ride, rip it, rocket at
Universal Studios.
Oh, I want to look up that ride.
Of course you do.
Puberty. These are good ones.
Maya, she also said work cleaning the meat department.
Oh.
Eat animals.
Oh, yeah, she's vegetarian now.
Pull an all-nighter. There's all these things that Maya will, he's done once and done, right?
Yeah.
Tiger, our friend Tiger says trapeze. He was on a trapeze. That sounds like
good
fun.
for you,
sorry.
Tiger. I'm proud of you.
Evidently, it wasn't that great.
Rebecca said bungee jumping, and David said fly on Spirit Airlines.
I could say nothing against Spirit Airlines here, but that's pretty clear.
That's awesome.
Tried it once.
Not doing it again.
Fly on Spirit Airlines.
Oh my God, I love these answers, you guys. Thank you.
That is still up there for you to chime in on, please. What you've tried or done once that will never do again.
Okay.
Spirit Airlines.
Washington State, because we live in Washington State, we were interested in this little story. The 10 most expensive zip codes, which all happen to be in the same county.
Guess which county that is, everybody?
King County. Yum.
I was going to say, you just made up a jingle for King County. Sounds awfully like the Red Robin. So King County is home to each of the most expensive areas in the state. This is from PropertyShark.com. The top zip code in Washington, which is also among the 15 most expensive in the country, Medina. That's 98039.
If you live in that zip code, you are living large.
The median sale price for a home in Medina, median.
A cool $4 million. Mm-hmm. One of just 15 zip codes to hit that threshold.
That must be the 15 most expensive in the country.
In the country.
All right. So
only Medina and Mercer Islands 98040 cracked the 100 most expensive zip codes in the U.S., but two others came short. Bellevue's 98004 and Sammamish's 98075 were just 50,000 shy of being among the top 100 most expensive.
What else is on here we haven't said? We've got, Kirkland 98033. Is number 5 on this list.
Another Sammamish zip code, the 74, and another Bellevue one, which is 06.
And then Woodinville with all the wineries.
98077.
That is in the top 10 as well, along with, Seattle proper.
I wonder, no.
98112.
That's not, I bet you that's like Laurelhurst.
You're probably right.
It's not downtown.
Or Blue Ridge or something.
Yeah.
And then Bellevue, another Bellevue one.
Another Bellevue. 10. So Bellevue has 0405 and 06. Way to go, Bellevue.
And all these zip codes we will never buy houses in, you and I.
No, we will not.
Perhaps.
Never say never.
I could get remarried, maybe. To somebody that already had a house there.
You're not getting remarried.
I'm not
either.
getting remarried. I'm happy with the wife and the house that I have.
Just for the ones the 100 in the country, a lot of the zip codes landed in San Francisco Bay Area, Metro LA, and Metro New York.
But Mount Lake Terrace residents, you'd be happy to know.
This blew my mind.
This is the zip code 98043. Mount Lake Terrace had the fastest selling homes in the U.S.
The Mount Lake Terrace, the MLT.
Fastest selling homes.
In Mount Lake freaking Terrace.
All right.
This world.
Thank you very much. Now we're going to get into what we've got for tomorrow. Or what we want for tomorrow.
Yeah. Weird sounds that should be on white noise machines.
Now you hear every time you come here in the morning, because often my wife Dana is still sleeping, you kind of hear the...
Yeah, so what are some...
That's white noise. Yes. Actually, technically it's brown noise. I know because I looked it up on there. But that's, it helps with sleeping, and it drowns out some of my wife's snoring. And it's what? Did I just say that?
Yes, I'm
actually, you know what? It drowns out the beagle snoring, because the beagle, believe it or not, that little
Bella the beagle,
20-pound beagle,
she does snore.
Unbelievably
We've heard
loud.
her on our show snoring. She's not even in here this time.
So the question is weird sounds that should be on a white noise machine. What would you suggest?
What about like the motor of an airplane, or like, you know what I mean? Like
I think car motors are already on there. I know that the sound of the cars going over the brakes in the road, the pop 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 pop.
That's on white noise?
So it's like a train track.
Where do you get these things?
I don't know.
Whitenoise.com?
Channel through these. Well, they're the sleep machines, I guess. That
Oh.
White noise machines, but the ones that have the babbling brook and the ocean and all those kind of sounds also have white noise sounds. So.
Do you have a sound?
That I think is a weird sound that should be on
Yeah.
there? I haven't. I asked you first and you didn't even answer.
I did, and you said it's already on there.
Well, all right. We have nothing to offer. Weird sounds.
We need you to offer, please.
How about this? Like crunching potato chips or eating cereal.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know that would help you sleep.
I don't have...
You just did lip noises.
I don't know what to say.
All right. Let us know what your weird sounds are that should be on a white noise machine. And Jen, I wanted to ask you what you're doing after the show today.
Well, Curt, I'm glad you asked. I am going up to Cedar Woolley to help Pat with the property. And you know what we're going to be doing?
Burning stuff?
No, that's over.
Oh, okay.
We are going to be spreading hay on the entire property.
So you're excited about that now?
No, I'm not. No. There's
I thought you were.
0% of me that's excited about it.
I guess for some reason I was thinking, this will be fun. And it's fun for like the first half a bale of hay.
Oh, no. Pat said it'll be fun for you for about the first 10 minutes at best. Mm-hmm. And I said, I probably won't complain at all. It's manual labor. Like, it's hard labor.
Remember, it's also National Grouch Day, so you get to complain if you want.
That's right. This is perfect.
You're going to go spread the hay.
I'm going to go spread the hay.
Not roll in the hay.
Well, maybe we'll roll in the hay, too.
All right. Enjoy your hay. You know what I'm going to do
Enjoy it. Have a hay day, Jen.
Have a hay day. I'll be here doing my house husband duties.
Good for you.
All 4 of them or whatever it is.
Whatever you're doing, we hope it's awesome.
Yes.
We hope you're having a hay day.
And thanks again for listening. Please like, follow, subscribe, whatever you want to, but we do appreciate that.
Yes. Make good choices, find joy, spread kindness.
Bye.